When you log into learning.com for the first time, you're going to see your classes dashboard. Your classes are going to, any class that you're assigned to is going to show up on this dashboard, and you can go into each individual class. If you would like to manually create your own class, you can do that here by clicking on this plus sign. You can name your class, pick the grade level, and then you'll want to make sure if you do manually create a class that you choose this forced assignment sequence. That way your students have to go in the order of the lessons and they can't just jump around. You'll also want to change the minimum score to 80. That way students must pass each lesson or each assignment with at least 80% proficiency before they can move on to the next lesson or assignment. And once you've updated those, you'll just click the Create Class, and then it will give you the option to enroll your students. Cancel that for now. Okay, so we're going to go into a class and look at what your options are here. So you'll just choose your class and click View Class. As you can see, all of these classes are automatically rostered through Skyward, so you will not be able to add or delete students from this class because it is an auto-rostered class. So it will default to the TechQuest gradebook. These are the lessons that your students will be completing in the computer lab. So I'm just going to scroll over. As your students start completing the lessons, you will have it's just a gradebook. So you'll be able to see how well they did on the lesson. You can actually open each lesson by clicking on the tab, and it's going to show you how your students are performing on this lesson. Okay. Then if you click on Students, here it's just going to show you a list of your students. As you can see, you are unable to unenroll students because it is a SIS created course, meaning it is created using Skyward rostering. And you do not need to print a login card because students will simply click on learning.com in their ClassLink dashboard and then click Sign in with ClassLink, and it will automatically sign them in. So they will not have to enter a username or a password. If you click on the Assignments tab, you can click this See What's Assigned through TechQuest. TechQuest is what we will be using in the computer labs. If you decided to assign other curriculum to your class, if there's a project you want your class to complete or an application lesson that you would like for them to do with your guidance, you can click this Assign Curriculum to your class. So let's just click on See What's Assigned through TechQuest. Here you'll see all of the lessons that your students will be completing in learning.com and the sequence that they're going to complete those lessons. You'll also see the estimated time it will take them to complete those lessons and the total minutes that are total estimated minutes to complete the entire unit. So as you can see, each of these units, depending on your grade level, it's not going to take them an entire class period to finish one lesson. So your students may complete, an entire unit in one lab class. As students progress and, the higher the grade level, obviously the longer the lesson will take. Your kinder students, it may not take them the whole class period to finish an entire unit. So you may want to tell them to stop after they finish certain units so that they don't get too far ahead. Your older students, those lessons are going to take a little bit longer. It may take them an entire class to finish a unit. It may be multiple classes before they finish an entire unit. But just scrolling through, you can see what each grade level lessons and activities are and kind of give you an understanding of what they'll be working on each day. Back to the Teacher Center. You won't need to mess with any of the class settings. We have already updated everything for you. We've created a nickname for your class so that it's easier to find your classes. We've set up all of your settings the way they need to be. We've added you as co-teachers. So if you have any updates you need to make in the class settings, just let Teleshura know and we can help you with that.